Hello, welcome all back to the channel, and I need to do more videos like this. I've been meaning to do videos like this where I'm putting myself on the line, okay? There's too many videos that I do that are just like talking about other people's taste, talking about other people's taste in music, what kind of music they make in general. But what about me, okay? I need to show what I'm listening to, what I personally like more. And that's exactly what this video is going to be, for everyone to judge my taste, everyone to make fun of it, but also just showing what I've been listening to all year. So I did want to show my Spotify Wrapped for the year, which I've been using. I seriously have to stop using Spotify. It's just, you know, it works out best for stream content, doing it live, but man, I really gotta stop. I really gotta stop using Spotify. But in addition to showing what I've been listening to, my top songs, albums, artists of the year, I also, okay. There's also gonna be a judge in the viewers section. Okay, so a lot of people have sent me their own raps. So afterwards, I'm gonna go over those and, judge accordingly. So I have a screen recording of it right here, so let's just get this over with, okay? We're ready for you, Liam Donovan. Come on down. You listened, we counted. Okay. So I listened for apparently nearly 25,000 minutes. That's 17 days. I feel like that's not good. That's just not good, to be honest. I feel like I could do, I need to do much better next year, to be honest. Especially because I've been trying to make it a thing to listen to as many albums I can a day to try to just overall expand my music knowledge or anything. I'm sure I'll already get judged for that.
Oh, this is your job, but I listen to more music than you?
Okay, this seems pretty good though. So apparently I listened to 516 genres. That's gotta be good. That's gotta be worth something. Come on, that's gotta be... You got to give credit there. That sounds pretty good. Is that not good? Your top genres: alternative rock, folk, pop. What is that? Like kind of like Elliott Smith slash... I think actually Elliott Smith is like the main person who's making up folk pop right there. Hyper pop? Okay, I don't know how that got at number 3. 4 just general pop and 5 indie. The rest of those make sense though. Age is just a number, so don't take this personally.
Huh?
Why does it say that? Why does it do that? I already saw this before, so it's been spoiled, but why I don't even understand. Like, that's obviously just gotta be like purposeful bait just to say something that insane. What could they possibly mean by that? Age is just a number. What is the percentage of which, people use that phrase to begin with? I don't think there's ever been any wholesome or normal way where people are saying age is just a number in 2025. But apparently I'm 75 is my listening age. Since you were into music from the late 60s, you're an old soul. Now, I don't even, honestly, I just feel like they're trying to introduce a new feature that's just supposed to get clipped up and post on social media and Twitter, because this is not true. Like, the general music I've been listening to, late 60s is just not the case. If the only main contributor there is probably the Beatles. But as an overall 75, this is a problematic age. I listened to 6,747 songs this year. What is this? Did it doing on the calculator? Yeah, 6,700, man. 6, 7. But apparently these were my top songs, which overall, most of these are great, except the number 1 spot. That's a good song from Wi-Fi Skeleton, but that's nowhere near my top song of the year. That is evil to do, especially in comparison to the rest of these, competition. A Ballad of Big Nothing, that of course makes sense. Incredible Elliott Smith song. Pretending by Sweet Trip, incredible album. What an amazing group. Probably my favorite band / artist of the year, probably. Condor Avenue, Elliott Smith, and then Smith, Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others. All those I couldn't be more pleased with, except this one, okay, because this guy Wi-Fi Skeleton died, and he, right as his song was going viral on TikTok, you've probably heard it before. And there was just the novelty of it that I was looking into it, because it is pretty kind of eerie and disturbing that some guy dies from, I'm pretty sure, an overdose, and his top song, if you go to his profile, is Nope, You're Too Late, I Already Died. That is just eerie and kind of weird to listen to afterwards. So on my way to a Kesha concert, actually, I just kept playing the song over and over again, probably over 20 times, because it's only a minute 40. But it's a good song. It's just in comparison to the rest of these, most of these are 10 out of 10 songs for me. Yeah, probably all of these are 10 out of 10 songs, and this is a cool 8, I would say, probably. So I listened to 275 albums this year. Man, okay, those are rookie numbers. I need to do better than that. Okay, this year, the next coming year, I'm gonna listen to so many more albums. But my top album was You Will Never Know Why by Sweet Trip. You listened to it for 518 minutes. Yes, I'm so pleased with this. I'm so happy with this. I couldn't be more happy about this information. Right there in the back, You Will Never Know Why. If I could recommend any album to anyone off of my wall, off of my taste in general, listen to Sweet Trip. That album, it's incredible. That changed my life completely and completely like shifted my inspirations for the kind of music that I want to create. But these are my top albums of the year. The Sweet Trip one, Abbey Road by the Beatles. Okay, can't hate it. It was a huge Abbey Road kind of, just repetition year for me. Scene/Unseen, another Sweet Trip. That's just a really big album, so it makes sense. I had a lot of minutes on it. Okay, Computer, of course, and the White Album is surprising though because it's a classic, of course. I wouldn't even put that in probably like my top 3 most favorite Beatles albums. So it is interesting that it had like the most minutes, but I think that's also because it's probably like a huge album, 30 songs or so. You listened to 2,400 artists this year, okay. And my top artists of the year were the Beatles, okay. That probably makes sense because they're huge catalog. 2, Elliott Smith, so good, so cool. Elliott Smith's all-time songwriter. Again, one of the most personally influential people that like just shifted my whole worldview of what kind of music I want to create. Sweet Trip, Radiohead, and the Smiths. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. This is this is just true. This is just true, awesome, and cool. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm not ashamed. Okay, I'm not ashamed at all of this. I am surprised MCR probably didn't make any kind of appearances in anything so far, which is surprising, but can't complain. But yeah, that's all the relevant information for my Wrapped. So be sure to judge me. Tell me your thoughts on it. But now, it's time to judge you. Let's see. Oh man, okay, what do we got here? What a start. Oh my gosh, yes. Now this is the biggest Taylor Swift fan and follower who's in my live streams and in my audience, so I know who this is, but oh boy, oh brother, okay. Top artists, 1, Taylor Swift. 2, Sabrina Carpenter. 3, Pierce the Veil. Now, what is that whiplash? You know what I mean? Like you're listening to Canceled by Taylor Swift, and then, Bulls in the Bronx or, Match in Water King for a Day is coming up next. That is interesting. I do appreciate the diversity in taste, though. These first 2, I mean, the last 3 were good, but these first 2 are just kind of, I don't know about that. Especially Miss Taylor over here, that you were apparently a 0.02% global fan. Christ. 30,000 minutes listened? Did I have that many minutes listened all year? Wait, hold on. Wait, what the hell? I had 25,000. You listened to Taylor Swift more of the year than I've even listened to any music in general at all. That is insanity. That is pure insanity, man. You earned the 0.02 global fan. Quick interruption to the video. I'm trying to grow my social medias and I need your help. As I'm trying to expand more as a creator, I made a Twitch account that I'm going to be streaming on as in addition to YouTube as well as making a TikTok. So be sure to follow me on a TikTok as well. And Instagram. I'm going to be posting like random things about on my story about like what I'm doing, what I'm listening to, just overall life stuff. I would really appreciate if you follow those if you want to see more extra stuff. But yeah, back to the video. Am I cooked? Okay, guys, why? Okay, now I'm starting to think some of these are just like bait. Like the other one wasn't bait, but come on, man. You're posting number 1 MGK is your top artist of the year. 2 Juice WRLD is 3 Super Boys, okay? 4 Dro Kenji, 5 Lil Peep. I don't know, man. I mean, it's an interesting reality to think of like, a person who watches my channel on a regular basis being like a diehard MGK fan. I do appreciate that because, they probably have to put up with a lot of, slander and things that they don't want to hear. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to rate these. So that previous one was probably like a, that Wrapped was probably like a 4 out of 10. Probably. Mainly influenced by the top 2 positions, okay? And this one, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably like slightly a little bit lower, like 3 out of 10. My Spotify Wrapped, I'm Unk. Okay, now we're talking the Beatles. Okay, you can never go wrong with that. And look at this person has great taste. You never give me your money. Incredible, underrated song off of Abbey Road that doesn't get enough attention from Paul McCartney. That's your top song of the year? I would be best friends with this person, okay? 2 Kanye West, I guess it depends on what kind of Kanye you're listening to. That's kind of the qualification you always have to make nowadays. 3 Radiohead, 4 MCR, Tyler the Creator. This is incredible. This is like a 10 out of 10. If you're listening to the right Kanye, like, you know, early 2000s, College Dropouts, then this is a 10 out of 10. This can't go wrong. Don't Stay, Jigsaw, Falling into Place, Disco, incredible Sweet Trip song. Are you kidding me, man? This is a win. This is like a 10 out of 10. Twisted, Spotify Wrapped. Yes, my most listened to song is a CG5 song. Okay. Okay, you know, to each their own, man. To each their own, okay? I wish nothing to the best. I wish nothing but the best to CG5, to, you know, all people involved. But oh man, okay. 1 AJR, your top artist of the year being AJR. I don't know if I could overlook that, man. That's kind of rough. That's kind of the worst case scenario. Zach Bryan, Owl City, C418, and Sleep Well. This is the CG5 song. You know what, man? Unfortunately, you know, no hate about it. No hate about it. But I think I'm gonna have to give this like a 1 out of 10. That's probably the lowest one so far. That's probably, you know, 2 out of 10, 1 out of 10. But you know, man, that's the beautiful thing about music. Everybody's got their own taste. We got another one right here. 1, Pierce the Veil. Come on, awesome. 2, Pierce the Veil has gotten huge this year, by the way. Can we talk about that? Like, they've gotten up to like 10,000 monthly listeners. All of the basis off of I'm pretty sure TikTok is like blowing up a lot of their songs. Which, I mean, you know, for what people say about like songs blowing up on TikTok or things becoming a TikTok song, it is like really cool to see bands like Pierce the Veil getting so much more attention as alternative like style and music is starting to make a little bit of a comeback for people to explore that more and to find this band. So I mean, overall, you know, despite like the jokes that come along with like something becoming a TikTok song, I think it's definitely a net positive, and certainly like Pierce the Veil probably thinks it's a net positive as well. 2 Nirvana, well, I can't go wrong with it. 3 Elliott Smith, I would be best friends with this person. Okay. 4 Radiohead, Deftones. I mean, come on, that's like another 10 out of 10. That's a perfect list. This guy is cool and awesome. My Spotify Wrapped. Okay, what is this one? Top artist, Liam Donovan.
Huh?
Liam Swift, Liam Minem, Lizza? Top songs, We Are Liam Kirk. Okay, man. Liam Quake, Femboy Friday. Nice. I'm happy that the only thing that deviated from the consistent series is that I had to put Femboy Friday in there, okay? Just had to mention
Fanboy Friday.
Okay, with that being said though, that's probably going to do it for this video. Thank you everybody for watching and the continued support on this channel. I really appreciate it, and all the nice comments on the last video. Of course, me, you know, changing my appearance and starting to change my appearance more. People have been like so supportive and nice, and I really appreciate it. It's kind of like the best response within my community that I could have expected, and yeah, I honestly didn't expect people to be that nice, so I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. But yeah, expect more videos, and especially going into 2026. It's going to be a great new year as well, but I hope everybody, you know, is doing good, getting ready for the holidays. And yeah, if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Thanks for the Patreon viewers helping out the channel. If you want a shout at the end of these videos, you could join, as well as access to a Discord channel for tiers 2 and 3. You could join, but thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.